Year is an extraordinary time for all mankind. This year has seen things occur that I don't think any of us 5 years ago could possibly have imagined. And one of the things that's occurred this year is the extraordinary expansion of Camelot Castle TV and Camelot Castle TV Network. I can't thank you enough for everything that each and every one of you has done to spread the message of positivity and friendship, hope and light that we have been honoured to be able to convey from this very room. So this Christmas, we would consider it our honour if you were to join us here and experience the warmth and the care that you all have helped us create here. Very, very Merry Christmas to you all. And let us all have an extremely happy and positive New Year. Now this Christmas, we have a surprise for you. And for the first time since we first got back into the jewellery business, the Mappin family are very pleased to announce a new and delightful piece of jewellery. It's something that we would like you to be able to give to each other to acknowledge the incredible value of friendship at this particular time. Titled after the sculpture, Friends into Eternity, this piece is available in either silver or in solid gold. And it's my pleasure to share it with you now. Merry Christmas to you all, and may we send you all the friendship from Camelot, from our family to yours. Merry Christmas.
Well, good evening to you, and John and Irina here from Camelot Castle. Of course, it is Christmas Eve still. It's 27 minutes past 11 here.
Wow.
At Camelot Castle, and we've just been wrapping up the very last of the Christmas presents. Of course, we've got a tremendous number of people to thank this year, and the people I would like to thank the most at this particular point in time were those wonderful people that run Facebook who have managed to suspend my account for the next 6 days.
Oh, again?
Yes, I'm suspended again.
How are you doing the podcast?
I've got this friend called Maxine who I keep talking about. And whenever I mention Maxine's name, Facebook, obviously, I think they've got some sort of preoccupation with Maxine, and they don't like it if I talk about her.
How are you broadcasting?
Well, I'm broadcasting now on YouTube and on Twitter, so could I ask all of you to share this? And I'd like you to let people know that we're still allowed to broadcast on our YouTube channel.
Can you do Camelot Castle TV?
And no, I can't do it. I can't do on Camelot Castle TV. Yeah, it's Camelot TV Network. John Mappin is the channel. Darling, what would you like to say to our friends out there who and wish them by happy Christmas?
Happy Christmas to all our friends, and keep up the fight. Keep up the good fight. It's been crazy, but very interesting, and it's almost like everything we talked about in 2020 has happened.
I know.
And
oh, look, here we are. Here's Shane Lee. Look at that.
hi, Shane.
We love you too. By the way, Camelot is absolutely filled. I don't think we've got a room free at Camelot Castle. It's all going very, very well here, and Christmas is going to be fantastic here. New Year's, if any of you are in Cornwall during New Year's, do pass by at 9 o'clock. We've got a little party going on here, and we're going to have some drinks here, and we are going to have the most fabulous fireworks, which will be very exciting.
On New Year's Eve.
On New Year's Eve.
Well, we're getting some really good group of people here.
Yeah. MK is with us. Merry Christmas to you. See, what's interesting is people, however much they try to ban us on these various different platforms, as I said, I've just been banned for another 6 days because as I discussed my friend Maxine, and it's upsetting really. I mean, a lady turned up here the other day, or actually tonight, and she said to me tonight, she said, I lost you on YouTube because obviously my main account on YouTube got banned. The level of censorship in the world right now is really not good.
No.
And we do need to do something about that. I don't know, I think the tide is changing.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. And one of the things that is very, very interesting, and as many of you know, I've been a big supporter of President Trump, but I've been getting calls from all over America from people who are very upset that he's pushing the vaccine, and
do you think he's? What do you think? Do you think he's confused?
I don't think he knows what's in the vaccine, and I don't think he understands. I'm afraid. I think he's very badly briefed, and I think that there are people around him that are profiting from the manufacture of the vaccine, and I think those.
Do you think very close people?
Very close people, yeah.
Because there are also very close people to him who are completely aware of the facts, and it seems like they cannot talk any sense into him anymore.
Yeah.
People who he usually listens to.
Well, also, I think part of it is that the general public has been so brainwashed by the vaccine manufacturers that a lot of people genuinely believe that the vaccine is to their benefit, even though it probably isn't, And so I suppose one of he may just be looking at votes rather than principle.
Do you think?
Yeah. He may be looking at it from that point of view as to what is actually going to cause him to win, as opposed to, and I think he feels that, but I actually just think he's misinformed on this subject.
That's not going to let him win, though, is it?
No,
because
he's going to lose his base.
Do you think he completely misread the mood of his own party and his own people?
He's definitely misread the mood of his own base. I mean, yesterday, you'll see it, I tweeted it out on the Twitter account. Ben Garrison, who's a personal friend of ours, of course, we collect his art. Mick says Trump classes HCQ as a vaccine. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's what he's referring to. I think he's in particular referring to the booster. I think he's in particular referring to, if you watch the interview he gave to Candace Owens the other day, and I think he's quite lucky actually that Candace didn't bite his head off.
Yeah. To
be absolutely honest, because she's quite capable of doing it, and she is extremely well briefed on the subject of vaccine. Listen, nobody has been a bigger supporter of Trump, and nobody has been more generous in trying to see the positive side of what he has been doing. But I think in this instance, on this issue, he has, to be honest with you, unless he pivots now and really actually starts communicating the truth on this subject, then I think he will not recover politically.
But I don't think he will. I don't think he can.
No, I think he's probably too deep in now.
So what's your prediction?
I think it'll rip the Republican Party apart. Now, who is this? Elias Bartek?
Oh, Elias Bartek.
I worked at Camelot Castle. It was a great experience. I'm glad that Mr. Mappin is trying to open people's minds.
Hello, Bartek.
Bartek, how are you?
No, that's Elias, and he has... which one are you? There's two brothers. They're from Romania.
Really? Which Bartek is this?
No, that's Elias. So are you the first brother that came first, or you're the second one? Because I can't see from the picture, but I know exactly who you are.
Where is the picture?
Well, I can't see from the picture from here, from the avatar, but I know there were two brothers.
Well, anyway, very Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody from, wherever you are, all over the world. Now, I'll tell you what I'm just going to do. Two brothers from the Czech Republic. Yes, that's
from
right.
the Czech Republic. Sorry,
exactly.
From the Czech Republic. Yes, they're very good boys.
Very good boys.
Very, very good boys.
Very good boys.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to go into my Twitter account here.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to retweet this feed. If anybody is watching this broadcast, could you please copy this broadcast? We've just been banned from Facebook. We're trying to get this out, and we're trying to get the message out. Do you think that Trump's position is recoverable now he has been promoting our mutual friend Maxine to his base? And is this something that his base is actually going to forgive him for, really, in real terms? Or is this a bridge too far? Has he crossed the Rubicon? I'd like to know what you think. Please say in the comments, what do you think? Is he going to be the Republican candidate for 2024 now, or has he basically blown that chance? And if he's not going to be the candidate, then who is going to be the candidate? You know, let's see.
But do you really think? Do you think the problem is whether or not his position is recoverable, or is the problem more now lies with the integrity of the candidate? What do you think is more important here?
In what sense? I don't understand the question exactly.
Or do you think that what's behind it is more worrying than his comments on the subject?
Well, I mean,
You know, people can forgive him because in the absence of other candidates, he probably could be forgiven. But isn't the actual question?
The point is that if you empower, there's a golden rule in life: never empower bad technology. If you get behind something that fundamentally doesn't work, even if it appears in the short term that it's going to work for you, it never works for you. And even if it looks like you're going to take a loss by opposing something,
right,
then you should oppose it. If it's bad technology, you have to oppose it. It's rather like this, darling. If you know somebody is fundamentally dishonest, you know, it's very important to not support that
absolutely
person.
Absolutely.
You just can't push forward with that. You either have to straighten them out, or you can have nothing to do with them. And you know, there is so much evidence right now as to the harm that our mutual friend, you know, Maxine is doing. And it's not pretty, some of this harm. You know, it's in fact, it's hurting families very, very badly. You know, I had a conversation with one of Trump's biggest donors, you know, from America today, and you were in the car actually.
Yeah.
You know, she said to us, you know, I am never going to donate to Trump again.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hell of a statement from somebody that has literally given millions to the Trump campaigns, and is a natural ally. And she actually said to us she was invited to a private dinner of 12 people, you know, with Trump there, and she just refused because she will not be in the same room as him. And this is because you know, the position that he has taken on the Maxine, you know. So
Thunder Owl says, not happy with Trump pushing the clot shot. He knows it's killing people. Yes, I don't think that he's unaware. It's impossible to be unaware, especially considering the position of his children, or specifically Don Jr. is very well briefed, and people who are very close to him, people that he before always listened to. They are exceptionally well briefed. They're probably one of the best briefed people in America, I would say.
Look at this, very interesting. Shane Lee says, I've supported Trump from day one, but when he's promoting the clot shot, when it's harming my friends and family and work colleagues, he needs to change course quickly, or I'm done. And
that's pretty much the sentiment, I think, across the base.
Somebody here says, who is Richard Grenell? Richard Grenell was the German ambassador for the United States, I believe. And he then came back and he was sort of minister without portfolio for a while. He's been a very... Why? Mick, what's he been saying? I'd be interested to know what Richard Grenell's been saying. I mean, he's interesting. He is normally in the right direction. I'd be interested as to why you... But I'm actually interested. The one thing I wanted to talk about tonight was the fact that this is a watershed moment. A watershed moment. Mick says he just spoke to Trump. What did he speak to him about? I'd like to know what he spoke to him about. Yeah. Have you got reception on your phone?
No, it's a little sketchy. I don't know why.
No.
4G.
Oh, you've only got 4G?
Yeah.
I can't get... just trying to... If any of you are on Twitter, if you could retweet this out, this would be most helpful. Because we want to know.
Well, just don't worry about it.
Oh, here we go. Adorable, deplorable. Okay. Well, this is interesting.
She's saying.
Do not make Trump's opinion of the jab important. This is another anti-Trump campaign. Don't buy into it any further. He will come back from America first and win, and he will run the party. Well, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Adorable, deplorable. I can tell you I've had at least 3 conversations with major donors to the Trump campaign who have told me that they will never give him another penny. Thunder Owl says, very good discussion on this today by a doctor and scientist I follow after hearing Ryder Fulmick interview him. I will put it on your Facebook page, Irina. Thank you, Thunder Owl. It's very kind. I don't know if Trump will recover from this. I don't know if he will.